Okay, you probably watched the video now on constructing linear functions. I think that'll help you pretty much on all these problems. Let me just point this out on C. So what are the coefficient of t and the constant term in your rule for part B? So you're going to come up with a linear function. So what do those two facts about that function tell you? So you're going to have something like this. I think it's profit equals, I don't know, 5t plus, I don't know, 5. Or let me just make it a different number so I could talk about it. Okay, so the coefficient on t is this number in front of t, right? This is our multiplier on t. It's that constant rate of change. So for the number of, I don't know, whatever it is, throws, right? So the number of throws goes up by a certain amount. And the constant term is kind of like where you start when there has been no throws yet, right? So think about that. This is kind of our y-intercept, and this is our slope, and so think about that, and how does it relate to the graph, and how does it relate to the table of values? So think about that. That's a little hint for you. Here's a little graph. You have two different linear functions here. This is talking about a business where when you buy replacement arcade games, I think, and there's a depreciation over time, and then there's an inflation on the cost to replace those arcade games. So there's the graph is one of them's inflation and one of them's depreciation. So you have to figure out between the two, and then do a little bit of interpretation about the graph. What is the slope? What does the y-intercept mean? So just a little hint there. And we got another problem here about turtles, and I give you a table of values. So you kind of explain the relationship between the points as they go along. So just more word problems, and just try to put yourself in the situation. Think about, like, okay, it's this cost now, it's going up over time, or it's going down over time, and just think about how that works with the coefficient and the constant in the function itself. Okay, that's it for today.